clawed your way up. As your dad referenced, the top seemed to want to go away. I saw you, still throwing it anyways, looking to make it happen and try to get that run on your dad late with not perhaps enough laps to make it happen. Talk to me about that race.
Yeah, just it was started a little too far back. The top was pretty fast tonight. I thought it was going to be a pretty even racetrack. There was quite a bit of bottom. I think it was just too slimy. That was the reason why everybody couldn't really run the bottom. I think if there would have been more cars running the bottom, kind of rolling it in, getting that slime away, there was definitely enough moisture on the bottom and the top for it to be a little bit more racy. I think just everybody was trying to get to the top. That's why there was a lot of wrecks and everybody was kind of beating on each other, just trying to get up there. And yeah, it's a little tough. It was damn near a little too fast up there. I mean, it was great. The track was awesome. I mean, I'd rather it be that than because at least you can get to somebody if you're faster and do the slider versus one lane on the bottom is really nothing you can do. It's always, when it's one lane on the bottom is really no passing. You can't slide or anything. So if the top's a little dominant, at least you can slide a guy if he messes up a little bit. So I'll definitely take that. It was just a little, it was tough starting as far as back I did. I just felt like I ran out of time. I felt like I was better than every car that was in front of me. I felt like I could roll the top pretty good. I felt really good there. Like I said, ran out of time. So, first loser tonight. So we'll work on it. We'll get better. And just got to thank all our guys, the sponsors, MBT, Stolen Race Engines, JGF Build, GDR Race Cars. Just thank all of our guys busting their butt this week in the shop. My girls, and then all the fans for coming out.
Absolutely, and just a quick little insight. You guys were traveling on the road last week, is that right? In Amarillo, or where were y'all?
We went to Tri-State for a USMTS race last week. First night, I started had a pretty good, time trials the first night, and had a good heat race, started fourth. Missed the setup a little bit, ended up, I want to say 7th or 8th, and then the next day, just missed it, man. I missed the time trials, and you get behind with those guys, it's kind of hard to start from the back, and ended up rubbering up the last main. So you kind of, where you start is where you finish that last main. So, definitely got to work on it. We try to go out there and race with those guys as much as we can just to get faster. Those guys are definitely the fastest guys in the country. So we try to, race with those guys when they're a little bit closer. 80 or 85 to 90% of their schedule is up north. So when they're in Minnesota and Wisconsin and all that, it's too hard to go that far. But, once they get kind of, central, Missouri, Oklahoma, then we'll definitely try to catch them when we can.
Nice. Well, taking that one to the notebook, obviously something paid off from your guys' experience last week. Race fans,